Oh my gosh. Hello and welcome back. So I know it's been a while, but I created my very first enamel pin. I'm so excited to show you. I already posted about it on my social media, and I think I created a YouTube short on it as well. So you might have already seen it. But in this video, I'm gonna show you like my process and kind of like walk through what I did. For this enamel pin, you might have already seen the artwork that I'm going off of. So I drew this moon cat a while ago, and I'm going to turn it into an enamel pin. There's no point in making this too long. I'm just gonna dive right in. So I hope you guys enjoy this video.
The first thing I did was vectorizing the art and making sure it meets production requirements. I'm using Adobe Illustrator to trace my logo. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what details I want in the final product. Now, I have experience with pin production from my previous job, so I kind of already know how much detail I can include and what to eliminate. I'll try my best to teach you what I know. I don't know much about UV printing though, so I definitely want to learn about that sometime later. Anyways, your vendor can probably vectorize your art for you, but I'm pretty picky with how it looks, so I want to have control over the pin design. I want the organic shape of the tree branches, not a uniform line, so I will invert these lines later so that the lines become a solid shape for the branches. After I finish tracing the art, I will scale the art down to the size I want the final pin to be and increase the line widths. These lines will be the metal pieces. This part is important because you want to make sure that all of the metal widths are at actual size, so that way you know that the metal pieces are manufacturable. Generally, 0.25 millimeters is like the thinnest I'll go. Anything smaller than that would be very tiny. Honestly, 0.3 or 0.4 millimeters is probably preferred, so the detail doesn't get lost or break off when they sand the metal, especially on the details that are hanging off. For example, the tree branches going outside the moon here. The quickest way for me to do this is creating a 0.25 millimeter dot, putting it on a line, increase the line widths until it's at least 0.25 millimeters wide. I like the outermost parts being wider, so 0.4 millimeters wide on the outside, and then the smaller inner details to be thinner, so 0.25 millimeters wide. I believe I did make majority of the widths a little bit wider than 0.25 millimeters just to ensure the details makes it onto the final product. But the ends of tapered lines would be like 0.25 millimeters or no less than 0.15 millimeters. I know this is a lot of numbers, but after doing it for a while, it gets easier to remember. I'm removing some pieces because I realized there were too much detail where it just looked too cluttered, and I needed more space for the enamel colors. After making lines wider, I'll create another dot that's about 0.305 millimeters wide for the enamel colors. 0.305 is the size of the needle that ejects the enamel liquid, so you want to make sure that all of the parts where there is going to be enamel can fit at least a 0.305 dot inside. Anything smaller than 0.305 millimeters would be quite difficult to put the colors in because it won't fit the needle. So using this dot method, I'm able to check all of the widths to make sure it's manufacturable. At this point, I was just making sure to expand all of my strokes, combining all the metal pieces, and did a final check for the tolerances. I also wanted to mention that I did not have a Pantone guidebook, so I kind of chose the colors blindly. I mean, I found the swatches that they have online, but swatches on the screen can differ from what the actual colors look like in person. I feel like most of the time the colors are slightly darker in person compared to what you see on the screen. I just know that I like my colors light and pastel-y, so I went with the lightest shades of each color I wanted. White is easy because it's just white, and then I wanted glitter in it to make the moon a little bit more special. I apologize, I didn't record me changing the colors, but I'll insert the PDF I sent over to my vendor. By the way, I chose a vendor on Alibaba for my pin. I'm not showing that process in here because there's just so many enamel pin vendors on there that do a good job. I'd say just do your research and choose one that fits your needs. The entire process from placing my sample order to getting my first sample took about 2 weeks, and then a whole month to get a total of 30 pins. I wish I could have ordered so much more, but it was getting expensive and I didn't know if these were going to sell.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh, I love them. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Oh my gosh. Okay, today I'm designing the backing cards for my enamel pins. I'm so excited. I love the way they came out. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do like a generic one that will look good on all my enamel pins just to be consistent, or if I want to design like a unique background for each individual enamel pin that I create.
So I took a photo of the pin sample and just took out the background so that way I can use it as a PNG. And I kind of like the circle on the back. This was just to to see the size on the card, but I kind of liked it. I kind of feel like this is kind of plain now, but how about we put a shadow on this and see how it looks like. this back. I'm gonna use this color. I do like the idea of like customizing the backing card so that way it could fit the theme a little bit more. So I might end up doing that. Test print on regular copy paper, and this would be how it looks like. So cute. I'm gonna go ahead and print on the glossy cardstock paper that I have, just because I don't have any other use for it, so I want to get rid of it and make it useful. So I'm gonna print them and then cut them using my Cricut. I lied. So because of the max cut area on Cricut, I'm only able to print like 2, which is kind of like a bummer, but so I'm gonna have to print them on in 8.5 by 11 and cut them myself. So I just created the backing cards with the trim marks, and this is an 8.5 by 11, so I'll be able to print 4 at a time. Okay, I like how they came out, but I think I have to make the pink moon a little bit lighter to match the magnolias here, the pink magnolias. So yeah, I'm gonna make that adjustment and then try to print it again. Pins. They're so freaking cute. I'm still not over them, and I think the glitter just adds so much to the entire pin. I think it's so cute. I'm so happy I made that choice. So I'm just going to unwrap all these and then put them onto the backing cards. So this is how it turned out. I love it so
so cute. I can't wait to launch these. Okay, so I have a market in March and I only have 30 of these. So I don't know if I want to launch all of them on my like Etsy shop. So I think I might just do like 10 and then I might do like 20 at the in person. So yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love them. My first ever enamel pen. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this process of making my first enamel pen. I'm so happy with the way it came out. I wasn't sure how it would turn out, but I love it so much, and I don't have a Pantone guide either. So I kind of like threw a shot in the dark, and I'm just glad that it came out good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you like and subscribe for future content and to follow along with me on this journey.